It was the rules were pretty clear cut. It's like, yeah, a simpler time, guys.
It'll be crazy. I mean, even in the next 10 years, what our kids will be doing with,
I know,
like AI and like all that stuff. It's kind of hard to even like comprehend. I'm trying to push off the phones.
Yeah, I was just thinking, even when I went to college, phones weren't a big thing. It was like you were real rich if you had a phone in college. And I used to drive, I mean, that's not even that far, but 2.5 hours to go from Tampa to Gainesville. And my parents were good with it. I didn't have a phone. Now you don't want your kid like, going down the street without a phone. It's wild how things have changed.
Our dad used to give us a calling card. Did you ever have those for the payphones?
Of course.
So whenever we went out to go like play baseball at the field, if we ever needed a ride or anything like that,
go to the park.
We would pull out the card that Dad gave us just so we could call him from the payphone.
It started off though. I was calling him collect. Just before he gave us the card, I would walk home from school in like elementary school, middle school, and I'd call my dad collect on a 1-800 number. And he would be like, "Stop calling me and get your ass home. I'm not paying for all of these calls. Stop asking me. You come straight home." And then he started thinking about it. He's like, I mean, it kind of is convenient to have a little calling card so that they can reach me if they need me.
Can you still call people collect?
I don't know. I don't even know payphones. Where's the last time I saw a payphone? I don't know.
Would star 69 still work?
Oh, yeah, we did that too. When you wanted to prank people or find out who was calling.
Star 67.
So they couldn't star 69 you?
We're talking to some pros here.
Did you guys ever have girls like prank call you like any prank stories?
They did.
Well, I know, but I mean like one that's like, because we would prank call like all the cute boys in school and that's like they knew we were doing it, but prank calling.
I don't remember ever getting prank called. I just remember listening in on all of Jason's calls. Just being the shitty little brother.
What's the best dirt you got?
Nothing. It was never anything exciting. It was just me feeling like I was like being a spy.
My sister was 5 years older than me and she was dating the high school quarterback. And I remember I played with Barbies until I was way too old. Like somebody, my dad should have stepped in and been like, "Hey, I think you're a little too old for this. This is getting weird." In the Barbie convertible in the dream house. And I was like in, 9th grade. He's like, "That's enough." But I remember I think I was I'm not kidding, 7th grade. And the high school quarterback walked in my house and I was mortified. I threw the Barbie and I was like, "Hi, Brad." I was like, "Oh, no, these are the neighbor's Barbies, not mine." Brad. I was so embarrassed that he's on me.
I think the last one is we're giving you guys the floor. Since we have acclaimed journalists on the pod, we want to give you guys the chance to maybe ask Jason a question.
Or Travis, say that.
Okay, so I always think about in an interview, Aaron and I love doing sit-down interviews for a lot of different reasons. Get to, learn more about you guys, just have that like one-on-one, because sometimes in games and post it's just a different vibe when you actually get a sit-down interview. But I always want to ask this question. Is there a question that you wish somebody would have asked you and they never did?
Go Carissa.
God damn it.
And it could be about anything. It's like, because sometimes when those interviews are over and you're like, this is to get in our brains, we're like, oh God, did we ask the right questions? Did we do enough? Did we ask too many? Like, did we, whatever. And then I always think like, maybe there was a question they wanted me to ask and I didn't.
I love that.
I feel like I've never had that come across my mind, but I've always been appreciative of when I get asked about my family.
Yeah.
I think that shining light on my mom, my dad, Jason, our supporting cast around Cleveland Heights. I feel like I've always been like, those are the questions I want to answer more than anything else about football, because that's what's at the core of it all. So,
yeah, I think similar to what Travis is saying, a lot of the times you're answering questions about yourself, and it feels a little bit weird when you're kind of doing that. I guess but like we had a great interview like that, Aaron, when we did the whole line in Philadelphia.
That is one of my favorite interviews. It was one of my favorite good
because it was with the guys. It was like with the group. So
I fell in love with all of you that day. That was so special.
I think, maybe the best answer is kind of what Travis is saying, either the family or like about a teammate or something like that. Those are always the ones that I really enjoy the most as like an interviewer or interviewee.
I'm going to bring some humor to it. When I started in this industry, I had a lot of athletes tell me about people that interviewed them that had really bad breath. And that always stayed in my mind. I am a psycho when it comes to breath and interviews. So much so that in my pants, any of my pants that I'm wearing during a game, there are 2 Listerine like containers and even the spray. And if I don't have them, I am like begging the trainers for something. I am begging the guys, the camera guys, anything in my nose, teeth. And then I have a story. I interviewed Ryan Howard one time. And I took in the Listerine thing, they were stuck together. So I think there was like 4 of them and I took it and my breath was so fresh. It hit him in the eyes. And I said to him, "Oh my God, are you crying?" And he goes, "No, but your breath is so fresh." Like it just caught me in the eyes.
I think we've all had that experience of bad breath, and it's difficult to carry on a conversation. There's definitely some guys I could throw under the bus. I won't do it. But yeah,
I think of opposing players when you guys are talking so close. That's my one thing. I'm like, oh God, their breath must be tough. But yeah, you don't think about it during the game, huh? Yeah.
Have you noticed it ever on the field? I've more noticed my own teammates. You're sitting next to somebody in meetings, and then all of a sudden it's like, God damn it, he's having a day today. Like it's
nothing worse than somebody ripping ass in the huddle, though.
You know, it happens like 3 or 4 times. Like, all right, listen, man, you got to get this under control. This is ridiculous. Sitting right next to you.
This is the like the difference of sometimes, not all, because Aaron and I are very honest with each other, but the difference between men and women is 2 guys walk into a party with the same shirt on, and they come up to each other and like, "You look fucking great, man. Look at that shirt. What a great shirt. You look awesome."
Yeah.
2 women walk into a party with the same dress and they're on opposite ends going, "That bitch looks terrible in this dress. God damn it. I'm sorry. It looks so bad." And it's
just
so
making this dress look so bad.
So different. It's like men would be like, "Bro, your breath is awful. So here's a mint." And women would just like skirt around it and be like, "Anyone want a mint?" No, you're talking to Sarah over here. Sarah needs the whole outfit on.
EA, Clarissa, you guys are the fucking best. My face hurts so bad from laughing.
Overdue.
So
Thank you for coming
hard.
on. This was so much fun. I can't tell you.
Thank you.
We laughed more here than we've laughed in a long time.
Exactly.
You guys are the best, seriously, and congrats on the success. Like, I mean, we, us, Aaron and I, having come from this world from a long time ago, sitting with you guys in that random warehouse in Cleveland, like we just were your biggest fans. So
yes.
Love you guys. You're the best.
Bye, you.
Kayla Nicole stole all the attention at the gym as she powered through a serious set of hanging leg raises, rocking a tiny white sports bra and lavender leggings that highlighted her impressive abs. And she even joked about how ripped she looked mid-workout, captioning her video with, "First of all, a moment of silence in my abs, face with open mouth dashing away." She didn't stop there, following up with another clip, snapping a mirror selfie for her followers to get a closer look at her sculpted figure, confidently labeling it ABS and Leg Day. All this came just days after she stirred up buzz by expressing her desire to join Dancing with the Stars, making her intentions clear during an episode of the Boyfriend Material podcast on November 25th, when host Harry Josie asked which reality show she might want to try, and Kayla didn't hesitate, answering immediately, Dancing with the Stars, and even pointing out how quickly she responded, revealing she's been thinking about it for a while. She's been at the center of several controversies lately, and earlier in November, old offensive tweets she wrote resurfaced online, including a particularly hurtful comment aimed at Kobe Bryant's wife, Vanessa Bryant, where she questioned why Vanessa was in front of all the players and made a derogatory remark about her status, and in the tweet with a hashtag insult, causing the post to go viral and prompting widespread backlash. In response, Nicole took to her Instagram story on November 2nd to issue a public apology, writing, "I want to take a moment to sincerely apologize for the hurtful tweets I posted so many years ago," and she admitted seeing them come back up had been incredibly difficult for her, saying she felt ashamed reading her own words now and couldn't believe she ever thought or spoke that way. She went on to explain that the person she is today would never use those words or express those views, emphasizing that over the years, she's witnessed how painful and damaging online hate can be, and she would never want to contribute to that kind of pain in any form. And that's why she deleted the tweets and her ex account altogether, because she didn't want to keep any of that negative energy alive or allow herself to be part of a cycle of hate, making it clear she was determined to move forward differently. In her statement, she took full responsibility for her actions, saying her heart, values, and perspective are now grounded in empathy, love, and respect for others, And while she can't undo the past, she promised to continue showing who she's become and what she stands for through her actions moving forward, closing her apology by stressing her commitment to growth and accountability. In the midst of all this, Kayla's social media presence has only become more magnetic, with fans tuning in to see her fitness journey, her unfiltered takes, and her candid self-reflection. And it's clear that she's not only focused on her physical health, but also on being transparent about her personal evolution, showing both her strength and vulnerability in the public eye. If you've been enjoying these updates and want more inside looks at the lives of your favorite personalities,